Hello my friends, Γεια σας. This is Matilda and welcome back to Tilda's Cookbook. I hope everybody, you and your families are all healthy and staying safe. Today I'm sharing with you my recipe for strawberry marmalade. It's the season of some delicious and colorful strawberries, a fruit which is full of vitamin C, and making it into a marmalade, it's an excellent choice as a dessert on top of some yogurt or as breakfast on top of some bread, and I think it's everybody's favorite. So for this delicious recipe, let's get started. I'm gonna be using approximately 2 kilos of cleaned and cut strawberries, 1 kilo of sugar, but you can use more if you want to, and the juice of half a lemon. Put my strawberries with a lot of water and I put them with the green part on, as you can see, to wash them like that, and then I'm gonna be cutting it because I'll show you when you cut the strawberries off, they have this little opening in the middle that might be getting some water, and this is something we don't want to happen because we just want the juice of them, not any water. Then I cut them into 4, or if they're big enough, I cut them into smaller pieces. But this is totally up to you. You can have them as big as you want them in your marmalade. And if you want them completely smashed, you can put them in your blender. After washing them and cutting them all, I'm gonna weigh them. They're approximately 2 kilos because I'm subtracting the weight of my bowl. And if you don't have a scale, the rule is you can do it by cups, and the rule is for every cup of fruit that you have, half a cup of sugar. But you can add a little more if you want your strawberry marmalade to be a bit sweeter. I'm going to be using 1 kilo of sugar, which is just a tiny bit more of half, but it's okay. And I'm going to cover all my strawberries with the sugar, and as you can see, I'm using white sugar because I want to maintain the color of the fruit as much as possible. Then I'm going to be giving it a little bit of a mix. I don't want to ruin the fruit, just to make sure that the sugar will go everywhere. And then I'll cover my bowl with saran wrap and let it rest for minimum 6 hours up to a day. The next day I take it out of the refrigerator and I take the saran wrap out and see how much juice they have produced. It's unbelievable. I haven't added any water at all. It's all from the sugar and the fruit, and the smell of it is incredible. And I'll give it a little mix because some of the sugar is stuck on the bottom of my bowl, just to make sure that it's all mixed before it goes into the pan. I've put my heat on high and I'm pouring in the strawberries, making sure that I take all the sugar from the bottom of my bowl. You see how a little bit of it is stuck there. And I'll keep it on high heat until it starts boiling, and then I'll lower it and let it cook for approximately half an hour. It took a few minutes to start boiling because the fruit was cold from the refrigerator and it's creating some foam. I'll use my sieve to take it out, and then I lower my heat to below medium and start taking the foam out. It's created from the sugar. It's nothing harmful, it's just a matter of aesthetic. And then as soon as we take our foam out, we let it cook for 30 minutes or until our marmalade is thickened up. While the fruit is boiling, I'm gonna sterilize my jars and I'll show you how to. I've washed them and put them on a tray with a clean towel on it. And as you can see, they still have a little bit of water in there, but it doesn't matter. I've preheated my oven at 100 degrees, which is 200 Fahrenheit, and I'll put it in there to sterilize for 15 or 20 minutes or until they're dried up completely. A tip that I wanted to share with you for quicker gelling of your marmalade is the use of a green apple, not the sweet ones, but the sour ones. And you can take the peel out and the inside part where it has the pits, and just clean it and put all those in a white cloth, cotton cloth, anything that you can use that can be going into your pan. Wrap it up all together, tie it up with a kitchen string, and just put it in your marmalade. The apple has some pectin in there, which is the ingredient that helps it thicken up. I didn't do it this time, but perhaps I'll show it to you in another recipe. And also what I wanted to mention is that doing that, you can add into your cloth some other ingredients like cinnamon or peppers or anything like that, and put it all together. That this will give a unique taste and make your marmalade really special. Now it's been half an hour that my fruit is boiling, but it doesn't seem to be ready. I always do the test anyway. I put a little bit of the juice on a really cold plate that I've put in the freezer, and as soon as it cools down completely, it should be really thick, not runny. So what I can see here, it's still runny. I know it's not ready, so I let it boil a little more. I gave it an extra 5 minutes, and I'm pouring in the juice of my lemon, which is gonna give it a delicious taste and help it thicken up a little bit. And I let it boil an extra 10 minutes. So after 45 minutes, my marmalade is ready. I turn my heat off and let it settle before putting it into jars. I'm using a glove because my jars are hot from the oven, and also the marmalade is really hot, so in order to protect my hands, I'm filling my jars all the way to the top as much as possible in order not to trap much air. I clean the sides if I dripped any of my juice out, and I put the lid on and close it really tightly. Turn it upside down and let it cool down like this, and this is the canning process, which will keep my marmalade for a long time in a cabinet. This is our final product. Look what a beautiful color our marmalade has, deep red. It smells delicious, and it's time for me to taste. It's a little difficult trying to video as well, to record, but I'll give a little dip. That looks so yummy. It is indeed delicious. If you liked this video, please share it with your friends. Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button to get notified on my weekly uploads. And I hope to see you back healthy on another video. Until next time, happy cooking και καλή σας όρεξη. Bye bye everyone.